Welcome to our video today on the top 10 most haunted places in the world. Ghosts and spirits have been a part of human folklore for centuries, and people have always been fascinated by the unknown. In this video, we'll take a closer look at some of the most haunted places around the world and the spooky tales that surround them. So, buckle up and get ready for a chilling ride. Number 10, the Tower of London, England. The Tower of London is one of the most iconic landmarks in the City of London, but it's also one of the most haunted. The tower has been the site of many executions and torture over the centuries, including the beheading of Anne Boleyn, the second wife of King Henry VIII. Visitors have reported seeing her ghostly figure roaming the halls of the tower at night. Number 9, the Myrtles Plantation, Louisiana, USA. The Myrtles Plantation is a beautiful antebellum home located in St. Francisville, Louisiana. It's also one of the most haunted places in the United States. It's said to be haunted by the ghost of a former slave named Chloe, who was hanged on the property. Guests have reported hearing footsteps, seeing apparitions, and even feeling the touch of unseen hands. Number 8, the Island of the Dolls, Mexico. The Island of the Dolls is a small island located in the canals of Xochimilco near Mexico City. The island is covered with dolls of all shapes and sizes, hanging from trees and nailed to buildings. The story goes that a man named Don Julian Santana Barrera found a young girl drowned in the canal and was haunted by her ghost. In an effort to appease her spirit, he began collecting dolls and hanging them around the island. Today, the island is considered one of the creepiest places in Mexico. Number 7, the Catacombs of Paris, France. The Catacombs of Paris are a network of underground tunnels and chambers that hold the bones of over 6 million people. The catacombs were created in the late 18th century when Paris cemeteries became overcrowded. Visitors have reported hearing whispers, footsteps, and even the sound of breathing coming from the walls. Number 6, the Edinburgh Castle, Scotland. The Edinburgh Castle is a historic fortress that sits on a hill overlooking the city of Edinburgh. The castle has a long and bloody history and is said to be haunted by several ghosts, including a piper who disappeared in the tunnels beneath the castle and a headless drummer boy who can be heard playing his drums. Number 5, the Akigahara Forest, also known as the Sea of Trees or Suicide Forest, is a dense, heavily forested area that covers the northwest base of Mount Fuji in Japan. It is known for being a site of numerous suicides, with an estimated 100 deaths per year. The forest has a historical reputation as a place where people go to commit suicide, with the first written record of this dating back to the 19th century. The dense trees and difficult terrain make it a challenging place to navigate, and it is easy for someone to become lost or disoriented. As a result, the forest is often described as a place of eerie quiet, with many visitors reporting feeling a sense of unease or foreboding. In recent years, the Japanese government and local authorities have taken steps to prevent suicides in the forest, including installing security cameras and posting signs with messages of hope and encouragement. Additionally, some groups have organized patrols to search for and assist individuals who may be considering suicide. Despite these efforts, however, the Akigahara Forest remains a controversial and tragic place with a complex history and cultural significance.
The ancient Ram Inn is a historical building located in Wootton-under-Edge, a small town in Gloucestershire, England. It is believed to be one of the oldest buildings in the area, dating back to the 12th century. The inn has a long and intriguing history, and it is considered by many to be one of the most haunted buildings in the country. Legend has it that the inn was built on top of an ancient pagan burial ground, which has led to many ghostly sightings and paranormal activity over the years. Visitors to the inn have reported strange noises, ghostly apparitions, and even physical sensations such as being touched or pushed by unseen forces. The inn has changed hands many times throughout its long history, and has been used for a variety of purposes, including as a private residence, a public house, and a bed and breakfast. Today, it is still open to visitors and offers accommodation for those brave enough to spend the night in one of its haunted rooms.
The Bell Witch Cave is a historic site located in Adams, Tennessee, in the United States. The cave is situated on a large farm that was owned by John Bell in the early 1800s. The Bell family reportedly experienced strange and unexplained events that they attributed to the Bell Witch, a supernatural entity that was said to haunt their property. According to the legend, the Bell Witch first appeared in 1817 when John Bell encountered a strange-looking animal in his fields. After shooting at the animal, Bell began to experience strange and unexplained phenomena around his property. Over time, the phenomena became more intense and included knocking on walls and doors, strange animal noises, and objects moving on their own. The Bell Witch also reportedly communicated with members of the Bell family, often speaking in a disembodied voice. She seemed to have a particular dislike for John Bell and was said to have caused him to become ill and eventually die in 1820. After his death, the Bell Witch reportedly disappeared, never to be seen or heard from again. Today, the Bell Witch Cave is a popular tourist attraction and is believed by many to be one of the most haunted places in the United States. Visitors can take guided tours of the cave, which is said to be the site of several of the Bell Witch's supernatural manifestations. The cave is also home to a replica of the Bell family cabin, which was the site of many of the Bell Witch's alleged attacks. Despite the popularity of the Bell Witch legend, there is no concrete evidence to support the existence of the Bell Witch or any supernatural activity at the Bell Witch Cave.